Hi, everybody. Welcome. No intro today, no chit chat, because what we have to talk about today is indeed very important. Today is Thursday, and if I look at my records, I think it was last Sunday when I received information that there is something brewing at HQ. And with HQ, I mean Buckingham Palace and among the most senior members of the royal family. I'd gotten the impression that the line had been drawn a while ago already. I truly have no idea, and I'm not going to even pretend that I have any idea what transpired between Charles and Harry the last time they met. But something did. Something happened. My sources had been very quiet, and Jay was not responding to anything I asked in a while. But from others I heard that something is brewing, something changed, nothing tangible, more of an attitude change than anything else. But on Sunday I received some information which proved my hunch right. Information which confirmed the rumblings everyone else had been feeling. It was shared with me that there had been a lot of discussions with Privy Council members and a parliamentary organisation which is expert in the subject of the laws pertaining to the monarchy. Now, it was said that it may not be of much interest to me because nothing had been decided yet. But this morning I heard this, and what you are now going to hear is Richard Eden on Palace Confidential. And again, it is what he picked up in the court circular. Just listen.
There was an interesting sounding meeting, wasn't there, that took place at Buckingham Palace yesterday that could potentially see more change to the Harry situation.
This is really intriguing. I haven't actually seen any discussion of this at all, but it was noted in the court circular, the official record of events, that King Charles received a briefing from constitutional experts at Buckingham Palace. The official line was that it was to do with the general election here and that he wanted advice on all different possibilities. But I do smell a bit of a rat, I'm afraid. It's very straightforward. King Charles knows all that already. It's genuinely not complicated. So I do wonder if he got them in because he wanted to say, look, while you're here, there's something else I'd quite like to discuss. And he asked them about how can I strip Prince Harry of that Councillor of State role. And I think it's something which he wants to address.
Richard's hunch is correct from what I hear. And what I was told on Sunday is that Harry's diplomatic status, his security, his domicilium issues, and his position as Councillor of State are being discussed and has been discussed for a while now. So, of course, we shall not be privy to which way they are leaning or who is voting for what until it actually happens. But I think the first thing to go will be Harry's position as Councillor of State. Remember, Harry was not stripped of that role. Instead, Charles got permission from the Council and Parliament to add 2 extra councillors, Anne and Edward. He got that permission, but it went exactly against Charles's many years long idea of cutting back and slimming down the monarchy. So it may have allowed Harry to save face, but it made Charles look like a hypocrite. So although I cannot stake my life on it, the sweet whispers from certain hallowed halls are that Harry has certain criteria to adhere to, certain decisions to make, or we will soon hear that he is no longer a councillor of state and had been stripped of that particular role of councillor of state. I have been told that the King's illness and Catherine's illness has a lot to do with the change in attitude. Allegedly, both of them have stiffened their backs and strengthened their resolve. And the word is that the message from the palace is no more. With every transgression, Harry and Meghan will lose something else. Oh, my word. I do hope this is true. As a parent and grandparent, I know that we are not doing our children and grandchildren any favours by allowing them to ride roughshod over us and to allow them to do what they want without consequences. It is a pity, however, that Harry will learn this only at the age of 40. But, better late than never. I have not heard much lately from the United States, so I can't tell you what Meghan's reaction is to the bad publicity she has received on her and Macho Nacho's stunt with regards to her jam and dog food, and likewise, I have no idea what is happening with Harry, where he is, what he's doing or thinking. I'm not even sure whether I believe that he is sad or upset or really wants to go home. I can't say, I honestly can't. I said this in my video in which I spoke about him looking for a home in England, and I'll say it again. I think Charles told Harry enough is enough. I think he told him the rules and gave him options, and I think that is why Harry's last visit to his father was so short. I can actually imagine Charles telling Harry, these are the rules, and I'm not talking to you until you've decided what you're going to do. Now, guys, sometimes, because of what we do every day, we hear things and are told things, and sometimes what we are told is 100% true. Other times it's only half of a story because that is all the source overheard, and sometimes it is total fabrication. But I have another piece of news which I think is true, and that is that I think we will soon, very soon, in a matter of months actually, well, let's say maybe, be told the truth about Archie's birth. I said this before. No one lives in a bubble, not even Harry and Meghan, and someone, more likely multiple someones, actually know the truth. And unfortunately for the royal family and the Harkles, they cannot eliminate all of these people. So I am telling you, whatever the truth is, people are fed up. They are sick of the fraud perpetrated by these two, and more than that, with them getting away with it. It is not if, folks. It is a matter of when, and I really, honestly and truly hope the palace is heeding our warning and tell the truth before someone else does. I'm really biting my nails, my friends. Remember, at the moment, the only thing protecting Harry and Meghan from the truth are their titles and status. As they start losing that, the truth will come out. The royal family may not quite realize it yet, but Harry and Meghan soon will. Without his Councillor of State role, Harry's regency, or the possibility of becoming a regent, may also fall away, in which case his rank as royal duke will be worth less and less until there's no longer any reason for that either, and the county and parliament will eventually insist it be returned to the crown. Now, guys, I may be wrong, but I have a feeling that I'm not 100% wrong. I think Harry's desperation to obtain a home in England is also a last bid to save his Councillor of State position, because he knows if that goes, it will have a domino effect, and eventually It will be Harry Windsor, Harry Mountbatten Windsor, Harry Wales, or maybe Harry Sussex. Yes, indeed, at 40, he will be choosing himself and his wife a new surname. Oh my word. All I can say is that it is about time the lines are drawn. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Please take good care of yourselves and each other. Bye.